How are we doing, folks? I'm back again. You got Willie back in the house. Um, just quick shout out. I don't know if you guys saw this. I forget which channel it was, but you know what's going on down in the border, the big mess they got there. On one side of the wall, they got the tents, they got all the people in the, makeshift buildings. Um, uh, but I don't know who it was, but they said that Apple's starting construction on a new plant on the other side of the wall, and they're just going to take all the children. They're going to take. They said there are no problems. They would help the government. They're gonna take the kids in and help find them a place and locate them a family here. Apparently all the good people at Apple there have some sort of a program where they're adopting these kids. So not being facetious, it's child labor. You know what I'm talking about. Apple's into that, like slavery and shit like that. So I think Apple sees an opportunity. Let's put a plan up here. We got all these illegals. We'll just put them to work in the plant. No, I was just joking around. But it might as well be that. So yeah, there's where we're at with that. We got a mess down there. I know a bunch of the guys went down and checked it out. It's a disaster. But what do you expect to happen? Like if I put a sign down here at the red light in front of my house, hey, come to this address, and I'm passing out free this, free that, free that. Guess what, man? People are going to show up. If you tell people you're going to give them the world, they're coming. All right, and especially when you tell people from other countries that are living in horrid conditions. You don't think if you tell them, oh yeah, sure, come on, borders open. You got, nobody in their right mind. See that if that doesn't worry you right there, if the fact that this man had the audacity when he's running for president to say borders are open when I'm president, come on in, the amount of damage that very statement does to the economy, to the well-being of all the borderland cities. Like the amount of drugs that traffics into our country, like the sheer carelessness of a statement like that on our nation, like and this is who we have sitting in the Oval Office. you know uh, 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 I mean Granted, our previous president, he made some statements. I'm not gonna lie, but he ain't trying to pretend like he's for the American people. Like he ain't trying to sell a story that's not true. Trump tells you who he is up front. You know going in what Trump is. Like he didn't ever sugarcoat that shit. You know what I mean? Trump was Trump. You know, but like Biden's coming in here, oh, I'm all for this, and I'm like, no, you're not, dude. If you were all for all that, like if you're all for like making America bring it, what is it, build back better? Get the fuck out of here, man. If that's really what you're for, then how can you say such a damning statement and cause all this anguish and all this suffering in the border? Like not only are you fucking our economy, but you got children and fucking like people suffering down here. You know what I mean? You put the entire fucking immigration and naturalization people in harm's way. You've created a fucking national disaster, over carelessness just to get in the Oval Office. I mean, come on, man. You know damn well you cannot open up the borders. The whole reason why there's countries, that's why it says United States of America, Canada, Mexico. All right. There's a reason for that. That's why like the address I live at is different from the address next to me, because you can't like this just come on in. It's all whatever you want. It's yours. That doesn't work. I get it. Yeah. Bring everybody in. They're going to vote Democrat. I get it. I understand what you're trying to do, but is destroying America, is that the price we have to pay so that you can stay in office? I don't think so, man. Like I said, and I'll say it again, we dumped tea in a harbor for much less than this. Like these are desperate times. Like where are those people at? Like they're like back then there were patriots like that took this shit serious. And I know that you're out there. I know there's patriots here. I know there's people who served and who haven't served who still love this country and what it stands for and what it is. So there has to come a time somewhere, people, where a decision has to be made. Is Are we going to, how much of our constitutional freedoms are we willing to actually give up before we say, you know what, this isn't like what the government's supposed to be. This isn't what our founding fathers had in mind. Um, and I'm not for erasing our founding fathers, you know, because we've gotten this far to be the greatest nation in the world based on what they wrote, by their laws and their wisdom. It has made us into who we are. You know what I mean? So, like, instead of like canceling these people, why don't we teach our kids about how great they are, and what they've done, like, for our nation, and teach them about national pride. Teach them like that we are the greatest nation, and that we're the most compassionate, caring, and we can be the most deadly. But let's not bullshit them. Let's don't erase shit. Just because you don't like something, you don't erase it. There's a lot of things I don't like. I can't change them. I mean, I can't. That's ludicrous. That kind of thinking, that somebody thinks they can erase history. Oh, I don't. Christopher Columbus came over, and um you know, and he took, he's not a, come on, man, get out of here, man. That dude found America, man. I'm sorry. It's been taught in history since the beginning of time. I don't give a fuck what you say. Christopher Columbus found America. All right. Now, I'm taking statues down, renaming high schools, all this shit just eats me up, you know. And what kind of a, oh, we're gonna bring this country together? Isn't that what it was? We no more division. We're gonna bring this country together. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna pay this group of people money because they were oppressed. You know what? All of us have been oppressed. You know what I mean? At one point or another in our life, we've all been oppressed. But I can tell you right now, not any single one of us Americans born in this country, breathing right now today, has ever been a slave of anybody's. All right. So nobody, in my mind, got shit coming. Everybody's had the same opportunity. I mean, there's neurosurgeons. Barack Obama was president of the United States. I mean, don't tell me that a black person can't be whatever they want to be, because they can. It's up to them to make that choice. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I can stay and say how impressed I am and have my hand out for free money and not do anything, or I can go apply myself and become the fucking head of the fucking FDA or whatever. I mean, it's what you apply. It's who you become. It's who you are inside, not who you were born, that determines where you're at. So to have a system of in place that rewards people based on race is racist. Okay, I mean, like, what you're trying not to do is the most racist thing you can do. You know what I mean? So that's racist. You know, so everybody we're start. Everybody has a clean playing field. You can send your kids to the schools you want to send them to. That's how it should be, and your kids can apply themselves based on the way you raise them. All right, and okay, he can either he can be a success, he can not be a success, or he can be a drain on society. And a lot of that's you. When you're raising your kid, and a lot of it's them when they get old enough to make the decisions of what they want to do. But I don't think anybody should be rewarded based on the color of their skin, or the fact that this happened at this point. I think if you probably go back in time and trace everybody's lineage, they've been fucked one way or another by somebody. Okay? Like, in history, that's what people do. Okay? And it's happened to all of us. All right? And I don't think anybody at this point really owes anybody anything special, other than, let's, all these people fought. Like, Martin Luther King didn't fight so that, like, the black people could have, like, extra money given to him. He fought so they could be equal. By giving them money, you're making them not equal now. Like, you're disrespecting all these people who made this movement possible. So Jesus Christ, man, if you people wake up, man, you know, work hard, be successful, have a good positive attitude, and when you meet someone, leave them better off than when you met them, when you first, be that influence in people's life that they want to aspire to. And you know, I love my country, man. I love everything about it. I don't love what's happening, and I'm scared. I need help. I need you people, so we can keep talking about this, to hit that damn button down there. You know what to do. The little like thing, the subscribe thing, and hook it up. Like, get in here and talk to me, man. I want to discuss this shit. I want to see chat shit happening over here, because I know you people got something to say about this. I'm not the only person seeing this. I'm not the only person that sees what's going on. I know I'm not. I know that there's millions of you out there just as concerned as me. This is going to be the place where we're going to fucking talk about it. We're going to figure it out. So if you want to be on the ground floor or something, maybe historical, because I think it's time to spill tea. If you understand what I'm saying, we're at that point again, because the very fabric of what America is being threatened, and and it's time to call all patriots to fucking stand up and let's form something here, and let's be heard. Hit like, hit subscribe, and your boy Willie will be back talking at you guys. I love you. I'll see you next time.